So you don't need a solid model for resin printing out of Meshy.ai or likely any of these AI generators. So for example, here have like a ruined column that if you come out into STL or pretty much any of these formats, you get a very similar output where it's basically these paper thin wall geometries, and there's no possible way to fill it. No matter what you try, it doesn't work. So I did discover that you actually don't need it solid. So coming straight out of Meshy.ai, what I have found to work, at least on both file types, but I started with the 3MF file type. But basically, if you come in here to download, you resize however you want. But when selecting the file format, I did try 3MF first, and I'm getting the same results on STL, though I haven't actually printed an STL, so I can't 100% confirm there, but at least it looks the same way in the slicing. But in 3MF, you don't need a solid model, even though it's going to appear the same way. It's going to appear like it has paper thin wall geometry. It's really not. So download that 3MF file, go into your slicer. In my case, at least, I'm using Elegoo's satellite resin slicer, and here I can come in and pop that model in the 3MF file. Same as normal, have to run a repair, and then I'm going to scale this down really quickly. But as you can already see here, like you see the weight, it comes in at 71 grams already, and given the size, I mean that's about what it would be. It should be printing solid. So even though it appears to have the paper thin wall geometry, it's still printing solid. So here, once this finishes, I'll show you that. And reduced a lot of triangles. But here, like if we come down, just like normal, or any other attempt I've had, you have these paper thin wall geometry. It doesn't matter. Again, we're still looking at 71 grams there, but let's scale this down a little bit. Maybe something like that, and then let's copy it. So oh my goodness, sorry. So what I kind of wanted to show here was that I wanted to do one with no hollow and one with a hollow to kind of show the output, even though it appears to have the paper thin walls. So here, let's go ahead and select one. Let's run a hollow. Let's just leave it 2.5 millimeters and confirm. And let's remember our weight here. So we're looking at like 41 grams of weight across the two. And then we run one hollow, 35 grams across the two. And normally, obviously, like we tilt these and get support set up for a slice, but just to speed up for the video here, we'll go ahead and slice these. And looking at the slices, so there you go. So looking at the preview here, we have the one over here that we hollowed at 2.5 mil wall thickness, showing our wall thickness, and the one over here that we did nothing to is printing completely solid. So even though we have the paper thin walls on both, it's still printing solid. So no worries, you don't have to go through all of the things that I did. I tried a million different insanely RAM expensive tasks to try and make these things solid for no reason.